Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Strum, Andy Seymour, Kevin Asoyan, unable to join us. Boys are trending back towards being back. I'm just going to say we've hit 2 out of the last 4 or 5. Feels good to get one in the win column. Great comeback from the Nuggets, but I'll hand it off to Andy for a quick recap of yesterday's winner.
Yeah, let's start with that Nuggets game. -4.5. They were down something like 18 midway through the third. It was an insane game from the Mavericks. I think they shot over 70% from three in the first half. Just couldn't miss. And I think they only made 1 3 in the second half. So just tailed 2 halves for the Mavericks. And the Nuggets capitalized. They came back. They ended up winning by like 7 or maybe even 10. I don't remember, but they did cover the 4.5 number, which we thought was absolutely dead. But great defense from them, only allowing 12 points in the fourth to finish it off. So really, really nice to see. Once that hit, I was like, we're hitting today. Once something like that, something magical like that happens, you just know you're in the go zone. So
yeah, they ended up winning by 11. That was the biggest swing I think I've ever seen.
It feels good to be on the right side of those swings for once. That felt good. So, and then the Eagles -3.5. It was great seeing the Packers get eliminated. It was great seeing Jordan Love be an absolute fraud. So Eagles took care of business. Jalen Hurts, though, he looked terrible. He is not good at throwing the ball. So, but they took care of business. That defense is legit in Philly. So, good hit there, Strom. And then Bucky Irving, anytime touchdown. They had a couple opportunities. Ended up he got a pass on like the 2-yard line to score. He had a run. He had a couple runs on the goal line, didn't get it, and then they opted for a pass. So good hit for Kevin. Hitting I think the third quarter. So not too much of a sweat there, but a nice 381 hit for the boys. And we keep on rolling. The record's on the month overall 2-10, down 2 units. So right there within striking distance of getting positive again. But Kevin's 6-5-1, and then you and I are both 7-5 respectively. So trending up.
Would love to see us in the green. It's been a long road, so just give me +1 unit, I'll be happy.
Yeah, right. I think we're feeling it now. We're starting to get like, all right, we know what we're going with. I mean, NBA, we've really turned it around in NBA. Everyone's 50% or above. NFL's just keep trudging on NFL, but we're going. No NBA today, though. No NBA today.
What could go wrong?
Exactly. So let's get to the picks. Strom, take it away.
Yeah, I'll start with Kevin's. Kevin is going TJ Hawkinson 40+ receiving yards. The games that Hawkinson goes off are typically against zone defenses. The Rams play the 4th most zone defense in the NFL, and they're not good against the opposing tight ends. They're 29th in the league in allowing opposing tight ends receiving yards, and then 30th in receptions allowed. So they just can't defend the tight end very well. In their last 4 games, they gave up 63 to Fant, 123 to McBride, 59 to Conklin, and 61 to George Kittle. And not to mention, they got to keep their eyes on JJ and Jordan Addison. So even though Hawkinson's are called their 3rd target, even 4th target, he should have a good matchup here, should get some receptions, 40 yards, not that high. So don't hate it. Don't love it.
4 catches. That's all I want on him is 4 catches. I think he hits the number 4 catches.
Yeah, let's see how many times he's gone over recently. he had a tough game against the Lions, 8 yards or 9 yards, but before the Lions game, he hit in 3 of his last 4. So he hit 3 in his last 5. 3 out of his last 5. It's all right.
Okay. What do you got?
Right. Yep, I'm sticking with that game. I'm going Rams +3.5 against the Vikings. Rams were sneaky good down the stretch. They won 5 straight outside of the Week 18 loss where they played their backups, and their defense is playing really good. Over that 5-game win streak, they only allowed 16 points a game, and that's including a game where they allowed 42 points to the Bills. They were shutting teams down, allowing less than 10 points in 3 of those 5 games. And the Vikings looked a little fraudulent last week, only putting up 9 points against a questionable Lions defense. They got torched on the ground. So I think Kyron Williams could be in for a good game. And I'm taking the experience of Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford over the Vikings here. I don't think Sam Darnold hasn't played in the playoffs. I'm going to take Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl winning quarterback.
It's fair. Plus, love getting to the hook on the right side of the hook. Lose by a field goal, you're still feeling pretty good.
Exactly. I think the Rams could win, but lose by a field goal, fine. And they did already beat the Vikings this year. I don't take that into consideration very much, but they beat them 30-20 in October. So
they're playing for LA. Playing for all those victims in LA.
They're playing for LA.
All right. To round it out, I'm going hockey. I know, shocker. I'm going Calgary Flames money line. They're playing the Blackhawks. Anytime I can get a money line against the Blackhawks, who have the worst record in the NHL, I'm probably going to take it. And the Flames, in their own right, they're 20, 14, and 7 overall. They're right in the middle of it. They're fighting for a playoff spot. I think the reason this line is where it is because Calgary's straight up on the road. They're 6-12, so they're not great on the road. But the Hawks are the Hawks. They're 9-12 at home. They're not very good. Calgary and the Hawks, they're two of the lowest scoring teams in the league. They do not put up a lot of points, but Calgary's defense and goaltending is spectacular, allowing under 3 goals a game, where the Hawks have, I think, the second most at 3.56 goals a game they give up. So their defense just isn't very good. The Hawks, really, there's not a single thing that they're really good at, but Calgary, at least they have that defense and goaltending to fall back on. The Hawks' last 10 games are 2-8. I mean, they are not good. Calgary's at least 5-5. They won back-to-back games. So I'm just going to take the better team. I'm sticking with that system of just riding the better team. All they got to do is win. Don't even care. Don't need 2-goal win. We just need them to win.
Yeah, I like this one. I'm kind of on the ride the better team wagon right now. NBA, it's working. NHL seems to be working. Just ride the better team. Hopefully it keeps working for us.
Yeah. Don't get too cute, as they say. Just try not to get too cute. All right. So to recap our picks, TJ Hawkinson, 40-plus receiving yards at -135. Calgary Flames, money line, -135. And then Rams, plus 3.5, -155. Comes out to plus 422 for today's parlay.
Stay hot. Let's stay hot in NFL. I think we've been pretty hot. And come on, Blackhawks.
No,
Don't
come
win.
on, Flames.
No. The Blackhawks are going to lose. It's fine. I'm all for it.
Yeah. All right. Let's get it.
Let's get it.